Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your March 2023 general monthly reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much to all my subscribers, returning viewers. I appreciate you guys so much for all the love and support. If you are new to me, welcome. Thank you guys for checking out my readings, my channel. I do read intuitively, so don't just go based off what you see here. Although great cards so far, I will pull a 9-card spread for beginning, middle, and ending of the month. And then I'll pull some energy oracle cards and whatever else I need to. Beautiful, right in your energy right there. Whatever I may need to clarify from here on out. I love it. I generally don't look at the bottom of the deck, but I had to peek because we have the Two of Cups. So I will leave this up right here. Two of Cups overall energy. Your focus here for this month. It really is focused on partnerships in love, friendships, business. Can also be you reconnecting with source or the feeling of having support and partnership. So if this is with your spiritual team, your spiritual guide, your higher self, I do feel like you are tapping into that energy this month. Feels like there's a bit of that spiritual awakening, but with an elevation, not with the heaviness of breaking open, breaking free through tough lessons. Yeah, beautiful. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. I love it. Man holding a heart. And wow, very much supported. Like I said, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So you are most definitely feeling like you've got some of that spiritual support, guidance in your life. Some of you are tapping into your intuition moving forward. I feel like, especially with Archangel Uriel here, I mean, two of the most beautiful archangels here supporting you, guiding you, tapping into your intuition. Your crown chakra is in its utmost healthy state. And if you feel like you are not at that point, definitely connect with these two. Maybe take a screenshot of this. Do a quick Google search, or, you know, look up mantras, prayers, how to connect with these two archangels, and also to tap into the 3rd chakra and 7th chakra. Your 3rd chakra is your solar plexus chakra. This is life force energy. If you have felt like things have been a bit stagnant, maybe things have felt like they haven't been in the most favorable of feelings, energies, ideas, terms in your life, that is definitely coming to an end. Big changes. I mean, the only card here on your 9-card spread that you may be still feeling from that residual energy is the 4 of Cups. But I mean, Wheel of Fortune saying, stop it, honey. We're moving out of that energy real quickly. So the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, like I said, that is your life force energy, your solar plexus chakra. That is, you know, having the energy, the guidance to really follow through on those intuitive hits, on what brings you passion into your life, passion, joy, harmony, creativity. No longer sacrificing your happiness, I'm hearing your energy, literally feeling like if you've been feeling depleted in a specific work environment, family environment, people that you felt at some point were your support system, maybe now feels like there's a bit of a disconnect. Could be also friendship, love, partnership of any type, or your environment as a whole, right? Sometimes we may find ourselves in a toxic work environment, or I'm hearing for some of you that may need to, like, maybe you go somewhere to have certain services done, right? Like your nails, your lashes, your hair, or you go to a doctor, eye doctor, whatever it may be. Places that you visit on a regular basis and they've got this air or this energy of people not getting along. You're starting to realize, you know, you don't no longer want to put yourself in that, you know, line of energy. You want to go where you feel welcome. You want to go where you don't have to worry about someone's icky energy around you, right? It's like energetic static, energetic debris that can kind of weigh on you. You know, have you ever been somewhere where you walk in and you could just feel someone's vibe is off and you're just like, ooh, you're going to handle my food? You're going to take my order? There is a place that I go to, not because I want to, because, well, let's just say I'm always invited to go somewhere, and I don't like going to this place, but It's always like a quick lunch pickup or whatever. Their food is fine. However, the person that's always there never has a smile on her face, is never friendly, is very dry. It definitely has that like, I hate my life, I hate this job vibe, and always has like attitude chip on her shoulder. Do I want to support businesses like that? No, I don't like supporting people like that. But that's just a personal thing. So you may be feeling some of that type of energy where you're just like, ew, I love their food, I love their products, I love their services, but dang, I don't like that person's energy, that person's demeanor. You know, when someone is really happy and in a good mood around you, you feel it, it's contagious, but so is the opposite. So careful of who you are spending your time, energy, effort with or on or around, as that can, you know, attach itself, good or bad. Now, the seventh chakra is your crown chakra, right? Beautiful energy here. Definitely tapping into your intuition, trusting the guidance that you are receiving, spiritual guidance, inner guidance. It could even be guidance from a loved one, mentorship, whatever your situation. Archangel Uriel in this card, I mean, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. She's got like the book of knowledge here. And this is really highlighting that you already have the ability to tap into the wealth of knowledge that is you, your inner self, your higher self, and also universal guidance and spiritual guidance as a whole. So at this time, I do feel like you've got a support system, a spiritual team here that is guiding you, especially when it comes to love, whether feeling love, healing from love, opening yourself to love, giving and receiving love. Man holding a heart. Sorry, I just had woman holding a heart in the Scorpio reading. If you have Scorpio in your chart, you can check that out. Yeah, also, I forgot to mention that. Don't forget to check out your other, you know, signs, aspects of your chart, moon, rising, Venus, whatever you have the majority of in your chart. And your playlist should be linked up here as well to subscribe or check out all the Aries readings that I put out. Your mid-month bonus reading this month is going to be all things luck, money, finance, manifestations, where we're at with that, and I'll be tapping into that energy for you guys. So you don't want to miss that out. Make sure you guys double tap the bell to subscribe so you get notified of when I upload and when I go live, because I go live for the sign with most likes and the sign with the most views. So definitely check that out. Give me one second. So as I was saying, you know, man holding a heart. This can be in the energy of new love, a resurgence of love, reconciliation in love or loving connections, partnerships, feelings or ideas or environments that you love, a job that you love, a project that you love, children, people, family, extended family, your circle of friends that you love, that you feel so like whole, seen, and supported. If you don't have that in your life, you are around the wrong people. Okay, Aries, definitely keep that in mind. I do feel like this very strong vibe, this very strong connection with the energy of someone who is, you know, wholeheartedly in love with you, that I'm hearing do all things with love. So this again could be a love connection, partnership. This is someone new coming into your life. If you've been single for quite some time, this is definitely a clear sign that your life is about to be, you know, enthralled in this very beautiful romantic connection. Feels like you have a very strong magnetic attraction to each other, with the Two of Cups being the underlying energy, third chakra. You know, your solar plexus chakra really comes in very strong with that passion, that life force energy, a lot of good times, fun times, but also having that bit of a psychic connection with them where it just feels like you complete each other's sentences. It feels very strong. And I'm getting the words, you just get each other, okay? Like you can sit with each other in silence and still be completely happy, just as if you were out and about with them. So this feels very romantic and divinely guided love that's coming your way if you're not already there. If you are already in that relationship, I do feel that there is this level of intimacy and strength and, you know, togetherness and unity that is coming your way, or that you've been working to build upon that, where you finally close a chapter that's been difficult in your relationship, and you're about to turn over a new leaf, turn the page, you know, to the next chapter of your life. I just keep seeing turning pages of a book, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Very positive card here for, you know, good luck, abundance, prosperity, things being divinely guided for your, you know, for your best possible outcome. Your major arcanas here in your 9-card spread: the Justice card, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. I mean, not to mention that these three right here down the middle, the Sun being the best card in the deck as absolute ultimate happiness. I feel like there is this happiness that's really like coming for you in a way that you have never thought possible. So I'm hearing for some of you, it's a new experience of love. And like, for example, you've never had children, never thought about having children, you discover you're having children or grandbabies. Or you've never had a pet, always wanted a pet, suddenly you're a pet parent, you know? It can also be meeting people that are along the lines of your soul ties, soul families, right? Where there is no judgment, there is no questioning each other's motives, whether they're real friends or not, which I feel like some of you have had difficult friendships and relationships in the past, feelings as though you trust them one moment, but the minute something feels bad or sour, things just go downhill pretty quickly. I also feel, even though it's not here, I feel like some of you have had problems with people betraying you, or the energy of betrayal surrounding your friendship. I'm feeling friendships or partnerships. I'm feeling like the energy of someone wanting to steal or take your friend, your BFF, your man, your woman, whatever. Nobody steals or takes anything that was never yours. Remember that. Now, the Justice card, the Sun, and the King of Swords at the beginning of the month. Absolutely love that. Like I said, the Sun is the best energy to have here with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is Aries energy 100%, meaning that if you have felt out of place, out of balance, feeling like things just were going through a difficult phase in your life, things are definitely changing for the better. You're feeling very much grounded and empowered, feeling as though things are only looking up from here on out, and you're here for it. You're ready for it, right? I don't blame you. Things are finally going to feel like things are landing into place, everything being in your favor, justified, especially if you've had to deal with a court case, divorce, child support, feeling like you've been wanting to get a case dismissed. I'm hearing that. Those of you that have found yourself into a little bit of a hot water legal trouble, I do feel that some of you are definitely, even if it feels like it's not going to be in your favor and everyone has told you good luck with that, I feel very strongly it will be in your favor. The King of Swords could be your lawyer, your attorney, your representation, or the research that you've done to make sure this case is dismissed, this case is in your favor, or things, whatever it is that you ask for is in your favor. Like, you know, sometimes we know we've messed up, we've done wrong. Let's try to shoot for a better outcome. You know, maybe the case isn't dismissed, but rather than huge life sentence of payments or years imprisoned, you settle for probation, a fine, you know, whatever. I feel whatever it is that you're trying to kind of double down on a lower end sentence, or whatever it is that you're trying to get in your favor to put this behind you, it is granted. Okay. Obviously, if you already know this will not be dismissed, start thinking of possible outcomes that will land in your favor, what you consider landing in your favor. However, I do feel that for some of you, although you feel like you're never going to hear cases dismissed, it's about to. Okay, so definitely feel like you have a lot to celebrate here. But the Justice card really is talking about, you know, just and fair decisions. Also, are you making, you know, justified decisions in your life? Are what you're doing, plans, actions, forward movement, is it going towards the happiness in your life? I also feel that for some of you, you may be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I mean, strong Gemini here and Libra. But I do feel that there is a lot here that you need to work through and discover. There are energies, I feel like some of you may be questioning the motives of someone. Again, feeling like you can't always trust friends or people around you. That's going to change. I do feel that if you have struggled maintaining friendships, relationships, or whether or not you can trust people, the Wheel of Fortune is definitely saying, listen, you're finally going to understand what the true sense and meaning of friendship, of people having your back, the way you've had other people's backs. Things are definitely feeling more positive for you. I wouldn't even worry about this Four of Cups, feeling emotional discontentment. That feels more so like past energy, or you're getting through that energy. Also feel that for some of you that are wondering about money, career, finances, if your business has had slow growth, if you've started a new job and it feels like there's a slow learning curve, or it feels as though you're not your earning potential isn't being given the way it was represented to you. It feels like, oh, they're expecting you to jump through hoops and do all this stuff before you can make the big bucks. I feel like that's changing for you as well. You're really looking at all your options, whether or not this is something you should stick out or not. Let me pull a card for that, because I feel like some of you really need to know that. Whether or not this, it feels like if it's been misrepresented, whether or not it's something that you should stick through. The Magician is saying you really can create your own reality. If this is a place that you want for yourself, where you want to continue growing, yes, you have all the skill set, tools, gifts, abilities, experience, but do the right people know? Are the right people aware? Or do you have someone saying, no one's ever done that? What makes you think you're going to do that? It doesn't mean you can't. It just means that because they weren't able to, or maybe they didn't have the courage to speak up, that it didn't happen for them. Doesn't mean it can't happen for you. One more card, please. Yeah, see, you can get the ball rolling here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Wands says very fast forward movement. When you speak up, when you start looking into, is this correct? I mean, I was hired on with knowing that XYZ can happen for me, and I've got all the experience. I don't understand why I have to go through 6 months or a year of this if I've already been hired with the skill set to do that, right? So I do feel those of you that are wondering whether or not you can bypass whatever's been told, that no one's ever done that, or this is just the way things are done. I do feel that when you speak to the right people, they're on your side, looking forward to you moving forward. Now, those of you that are, leaving a place of employment, starting a new business, starting a new path for yourself, or this could be whether or not your relationship starts to feel more stable and grounded. Yes, conversations, making plans, taking action, not just talking about it, but being about it, really gets things moving a lot quickly. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow train, slow going movement, okay? I mean, this says you jump on a train or you jump on a horse. What's going to get you there faster, right? And right now you're on a horse. You got to jump out and hop into a faster moving car, faster moving transportation, because you've got what it takes to get there. Now, when you are on the same page in a partnership, it really does feel as though once you're both on the same page and you realize, hey, we got this, we got each other's back, we know what we want, what are we waiting for? It's like igniting the fire. Igniting the fire, especially with the solar plexus chakra here and Archangel Chamuel. Igniting the fire towards your goals together, building a life together, building a business together, building a future together. I really feel that things start moving at a rapid pace once the communication is in place. Now, at the end of the month here, you have the Two of Wands, the Emperor card, which is your energy, my Aries friends, and the Queen of Cups. And it's funny because I did mention Scorpio. So if you're Scorpio in your chart or you're dealing with a Scorpio, check out that reading. But Scorpio got the woman holding a heart, which is what I accidentally said when I picked up this card. And that would be the Queen of Cups. So this is, very emotionally tied, emotionally charged romantic relationship. This is not, I feel like if some of you have been afraid to share your emotions, your vulnerabilities, if you weren't sure if you can trust someone or not, I feel like this is the energy of coming out of your shell, not being in. At some point, you've got to give up control, give up controlling a narrative, a relationship, or the idea that no one will understand you, no one will love you, no one will care for you. You know, that's got to go out the window. The Queen of Cups is very much holding her emotions hidden and is waiting for the right person to come in and say, here is my heart, here are my emotions. They are contained in this cup, right? They are contained, and it's not an overflowing cup. This is a cup with a lid on it, okay? It's like I've got all these emotions and I've been saving them for the right person, but only until I feel that they are the right person, only until I feel that they've jumped through hoops and shown and proven themselves to me, right? The Two of Wands is saying, how's that working for you? How has it worked for you in the past? Is it time to do things a little bit differently now and go down the road that's a bit uncomfortable and maybe less traveled, right? So I do feel that for some of you, it is important for you to really take a look at where do you want this connection, this relationship, this partnership to go, whether or not this is something that has the sustainability to go long term. Do you see yourself in a long-term connection with this person just the way they are? Or do you feel like you've got to do some work here to get them to a place that makes you feel safe? But what if you just have a conversation of saying, hey, listen, I've had some, not so great experiences in the past, and it's really important for me to feel safe and secure and that I can be vulnerable with someone. And if that's you, you need to let me know that I can trust you and that I can open up to you, or whatever the dialogue needs to be, right? Tell me about love here for Aries. Wow, it could be with an older person, a mature man. Maybe you feel that you've just become of age at some point, that you're just like, I'm done with the games. I'm done with the back and forth. I just need someone who I can trust, who I can be myself with, who's not going to judge me, who's not going to play games, who's not going to be all in until I give it up or, let them in wholeheartedly and then they walk away, right? I feel like you are looking for someone who's much more mature, of age. This also feels like gentleman vibes, right? Like someone who is chivalrous, someone who knows what they want and knows how to go after it, because I feel like you certainly know that part for yourself, right? Yeah, you also want to be, you also want to know that you are, that they are going to see you as a gift, right? That you have a lot to offer and you want the same in return, whether that's on an emotional level, mentally, you want to make sure you can have stimulating conversations, have open and honest conversations, that you get each other on different levels, right? But you also, if your love language is gift giving or showering or showing affection that way, I feel like you want the same. That's what you want, right? And the card of community really tells me that you really want to feel like you have this sense of belonging with a person, that you can count on each other. Those are the things that are important to you or for you in love. And I feel like that is coming into play here. Messages of love for my Aries friends here moving forward. And you have the card of play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. I do feel like that is important for you. Okay, another card flipped over. The card of regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Could be this Four of Cups energy here. So if you've been wondering whether or not after moving away from someone, if whether or not they feel bad or remorse, yes, they do. But do you need to hear that from them? I mean, I feel like if you're waiting to hear that from someone, it kind of holds you back, but also brings back a lot of that negative energy and feelings of unease. And what's the point of that coming in, right? When at this time you are supported. Lean on your inner circle during this time. I think Scorpio got that as well. Again, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, check that out. Or if you have that in your chart. Stability. I love this. This relationship can stand the test of time. One more. Children. Children are important to this partnership. I do feel that, that is something that is important to you moving forward, right? So if you are going through a divorce, separation, or you have been and you've got children, I feel like you're good. You're there for your children. You're going to do whatever it takes to be there for your children, but you're no longer going to fight or struggle to have someone stay in your children's lives, because it becomes harder for you to keep up. You will stress yourself out. Allow this person to prove themselves to their children, okay? I feel like they don't have it in them to be there long term. That's not for everyone, but that did come through, okay? Now let's close this out with the wisdom of the oracle. Beautiful divine timing here with the TikTok card. Deep knowing, absolutely. I'm telling you, you guys have a very strong inner knowing. Intuition is like on point right now. You are most definitely being divinely guided. That card of TikTok does speak about divine timing. Everything is happening at the time as it should. If you feel like time is running out, no, deep knowing. That owl there is speaking of wisdom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The card of new life. Know that you are being guided at this time, because this is the right time for you. All right. The card of TikTok and deep knowing. Yes, you can trust your intuition at this time. Yes, know that everything is happening as it should in divine timing. You know, if you have a specific timeline for what you are trying to accomplish or where you want to be or what you want to do, know that the universe has its own timeline for you. Everything is already pre-paved for you. And I feel like you already have this deep inner knowing about the path that you're supposed to take, whether or not to be with someone or open your eyes about someone or something, creating a life for yourself, business and in love, whatever it may be. The deep knowing in the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel here, crown chakra, does speak about your inner knowing and your intuition, knowing that you can literally feel like the energy of excitement, the energy of changing, the energy of growth, okay? And the card of new life, I mean, literally, you are being propped up and set up for this new chapter in your life. This is, you know, elevating your relationship, your love life to a whole new level, moving in together, having a child together, getting married. Definitely feel like pregnancy and children are coming into the picture here, whether this is something that you agree upon or you don't. For some of you, if this is not what you want, you know what you got to do, okay? Now, those of you that are like, why are you saying this? I'm too old for that, or I can no longer have that. New life does not necessarily mean children. It can for most of you. New life can be a new job, a new pet project, a new passion project. You could end up adopting a child, children, you know, nieces, nephews, grandchildren, pets. I do feel like new life, whatever it is in your life that you feel needs to have this breath of new life, is about to happen and be rejuvenated at this time. I really like this reading for you, Aries. I hope this has resonated with you in some way. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. Remember, the sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views gets a bonus live reading, but your regular bonus mid-month this month, remember, is going to be on all things luck, manifestation, money, career, and finances. And so let's see what's in store for you guys coming up next. I cannot wait to see what your new reading has in store. Your playlist is here. Whatever the reading I have is here for you. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.